Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to review 9 word banknotes under UV light. Our first banknote in this series is Georgia 100,000 Laris. This is the front side of Georgia 100,000 Laris banknote without UV light. Let's put it under the UV light now. Under the UV light, we can see there is a circle with some sort of a pattern that is visible in golden color. There's a line that is visible on the left side with the golden color, and there's some wordings over the line. And on the bottom left, we can see the serial number is visible under the UV light. Let's check the back side of this note. This is the back side of Georgia 100,000 Laris without UV light. Let's put it under the UV light now. Now there are some small spots that are visible here, you can see, and on the left also there is one spot visible. This middle 100,000 is having background in golden color that is getting reflected under the UV light. Let's check our next bill. That is Georgia 50,000 Laris. This is Georgia 50,000 Laris. You can see the year here, 1994, without UV light. Let's put it under the UV light now. Same pattern is visible here, the circle with some pattern that is getting reflected in the golden color. On the left, there's a line with some words. And on the bottom left, there's a serial number that is getting reflected in light golden color. And there are some spots also, very much similar to the 100,000 bill. Let's check the back side of this bill. This is the back side of this bill. Georgia 50,000 Laris. Let's put it under the UV light now. Under the UV light, some dots are visible on this side and on this side also. And 50,000 has background, light golden color that is getting reflected under the UV light. Let's check our next bill. That is Georgia 30,000 Laris. This is Georgia 30,000 Laris without UV light, 1994. Let's put it under the UV light now. Same circle is getting visible in golden color. Same line is getting reflected as in 100,000 bill here, and serial number on the left bottom is getting reflected with a light golden color. Let's check the back side of this bill. This is the back side of Georgia 30,000 Laris without UV light. Let's put it under the UV light now. Some dots are visible in golden color on the right and on the left, and number 30,000 has some background in light golden color that is visible under the UV light. Let's check our next bill in this series. That is Kuwait 1 Dinar. This is Kuwait 1 Dinar front side without the UV light. Let's put it under the UV light now. There's a block that is getting reflected in the golden color, and here I can see serial number, I believe, is getting reflected in light golden color. And on the top also, if you see, serial number is getting reflected in the red color here. On the top right, red color. On the bottom left is in the golden color, the serial number. Let's check the back side of this bill. This is the back side of Kuwait 1 Dinar without UV light. Let's put it under the UV light now. Some pattern is getting reflected on the bottom here. Golden reflection is on this circle, and a little bit golden reflection on the top here. Other than that, there is no other pattern that is visible under the UV light. Let's check our next bill in this series, that is Tajikistan 1 Somoni. This is the front side of Tajikistan 1 Somoni bill without UV light. Let's put it under the UV light now. On the right, I can see serial number is getting reflected in light golden color here. The block with number 1 is getting reflected, and some patterns or dots are visible in red color and in golden color under the UV light. Let's check the back side of Tajikistan 1 Somoni bill. This is the back side of Tajikistan 1 Somoni bill without UV light, and I can see here one silver lining is there that is getting reflected without UV light. Let's put it under the UV light now. So dots are visible here in golden, red and blue color. This pattern is getting reflected under the UV light, but that line, silver lining, is not getting reflected here. There's some water marking also here. You can see here some water marking is there without UV light that you can see here. Our next bill is Nigeria 1 pound. This is the front side of Nigeria 1 pound without UV light. Let's put this 1 pound bill under the UV light. There is no reflection under the UV light. There is no special marking that is visible under the UV light. Let's check the back side of this bill. This is the back side of this bill without UV light. This is Nigeria 1 pound. Let's put it under the UV light now. No special reflection under the UV light, but I can see here, if you turn this bill like this way, I can see there's a watermark here that is visible without UV light. So that's a special security marking that is visible without UV light. You can see from this angle, I guess, a little bit here. Let's check our next bill in this series, Iraq 25 dinars. This is the front side of Iraq 25 dinars with Saddam Hussein's photo. Let's put it under the UV light now. This number is getting reflected in blue color or violet color, and there's some reflection on this pattern on the right. You can see here that is getting reflected in golden color, and same way this pattern is also getting reflected in golden and blue color, and below this number is getting reflected in blue color. I don't see any serial number that is getting reflected. Serial number is here and here, but they are not getting reflected under the UV light. Let's check the back side of Iraq 20 dinars. This is the back side of Iraq 20 dinars. If you see, without UV light, there's a water marking here on the right side. Let's put it under the UV light now. There is no special pattern or marking that is getting reflected under the UV light on back side of 25 dinars Iraq. Let's check our next bill. This is China 100 Quintillion. This is the front side of China 100 Quintillion bill. There are lots of dragons patterns here on the left and right, and there is some reflection, serial number on left. This is a beautiful bill. Let's put it under the UV light now. Oh wow. So you see this pattern is getting reflected in red color on the top and on the left also. There is some reflection on these dragons also on right and left. Serial number is not getting reflected. Let's check the back side of this China bill. This is the back side of this China bill. 100 Quintillion China. Let's check it under the UV light now. Same pattern is getting reflected here in red color on the right and on the left. Some zeros are getting reflected with red color, and on the top this reflection is there on this pattern. Let's check our next bill in this series, that is Tokyo 2020 Olympic bill, Japan. This is the front side of this bill, Tokyo 2020 Olympic without UV light. This is very colorful bill. Let's put it under the UV light now. Wow, this is beautiful. So they have all the sports symbols that are getting reflected under the UV light. So you can see all the sports symbol here. Cycling is here, tennis is here, right? Swimming on the left, boxing here. So all the sports, I believe, that are in that Olympic Games, those symbols are getting reflected. Very interesting. On the front side, and the Olympic logo is here, Tokyo 2020 within the circle. Serial number is here on the bottom, but it's not getting reflected. Number 10,000 is getting reflected under the UV light. And here I can see one stripe that is not getting reflected under the UV light. Let's check this stripe without UV light. Yep. So there's a stripe, silver stripe here. If you can see, the word Tokyo is written on the stripe. Let's check the back side of this bill. This is the back side of Olympic Tokyo 2020 bill. Let's put it under the UV light. Oh wow, this is also beautiful, back side. So flower patterns are getting reflected in red color, and on the left also 2 cartoon characters are here, and Tokyo 2020 candidate city with 5 rings is getting reflected. This is a beautiful bill. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe and share. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.